I mean, they cute or whatever.
10 o'clock, feeding for the guap.
Hey YouTube, it's your friendly neighborhood Natural Lex, or you may know me as Chocolex on YouTube, and I'm back with another natural hair video for you guys today. In today's video, I'm doing another set of knotless box braids. With my first set of box braids, they were extremely bigger than the ones that I'm installing right now. And with those, I had experienced a lot of flakage with the jam that I had used on my hair. So I took those out earlier than expected so that I could wash my hair. And now I'm putting these in because I wanted them to be smaller. Right now, we're not even halfway, well, let me not even lie to myself. I'm not halfway done. It's probably gonna take me all day. Right now it is 2:17 in the afternoon. I started this probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock. I do want to include a couple of different things in this video that I didn't include in the last video. I'm gonna show you guys how I section off my hair for the braids. The braiding hair, that is, not my own hair. If you're somebody who's like really particular about how your parts look, I would highly suggest getting somebody else to part your hair for you. If you don't care, just do like me and just, you know, go with it. Just do what you can do, move along. All the parts in the back, they're just gonna look terrible. And then when we get closer to the front, that's when I'll try to do, you know, I'll be a little bit more particular in the front with my parting. But just do your best. Do not stress yourself out over these parts. I'm going to wait till I get a little bit closer up to the front before I, you know, insert the clips of me actually doing my hair. Just wanted to come give you guys this little intro, and that's all that I had to say. I'll see y'all in the next clip. All right, so I've made a little bit of progress. Not a lot, but just a little. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I split up the braiding hair to get my sections. This is the hair that I am using. This is the same kind of hair that I used in my first knotless box braids video. This time I had to get the color 1 because they didn't have any of the 2s. Or did I use 1B last time? I can't remember. Anyways, they didn't have the exact pack that I had last time, so I just got this one. I was looking at some other colors because the ends of my hair is like this little brownish, I don't know. I couldn't really find one that really matched my hair color, and I get a little bit nervous when it comes to experimenting with different colors. So nearly all my braids that I've ever had have been black, okay? It came with three of these in a pack. I've already used one, so that's why one is missing. Last time in my other video, I said that it was $10 a pack, but I think I lied because yesterday when I went to the beauty supply store, it was only $5 a pack. So it's in between $5 to $10, but I like this because my stomach just growled. I like this because I feel like you get more hair. And I didn't want to be grabbing up a whole bunch of packs of the single bundles, so I just got one with 3. And basically, I'm just gonna keep splitting this in half until I get to like this size here. I'll split this up, I'll have 2 sections. Then I'll split those 2 sections up and I have 4 sections. Then I'll split those 4 sections up, then I have 8 sections. So I just keep going until I reach the size that I want. Really, with these, I've kind of been playing around with the sizing or whatever. Sometimes I leave it at this size, sometimes I split it up again like this, which that makes the hair super, super small. But like, really, it just depends on your sizing. I'm really not being too picky. I do not have the rack thing that a lot of girls have to like hold their hair and get the correct sizes out. So I kind of just eyeball it. I just keep splitting this up. So I'm gonna split it up, then split that up, then split that up, then split, you know, with your first couple of braids, you know, you might want to experiment, see what kind of sizes works best. But I'm not too particular when it comes to the sizing. Of course, if I was like a professional or licensed and I was doing somebody else's hair, I would probably be a little bit more particular about it. I went ahead and split up that bundle. Right now I have a total of, I can't do no math, hold up, wait, 32 pieces. This is the sizing of the piece, and honestly I will probably split this up into two because this is the size that I really need. I provided you guys a tutorial in my last video, last knotless braids video that is, but I'm gonna show y'all how I did it again, just because I feel like repetition is really key when it comes to these. For me, when I was doing the braids in the back, my hands were like this. For the ones on this side, I'll sometimes do it like this, or I'll sometimes do it like this. And then for this side, I can do it like this, or sometimes I'll do it like this. It depends on if I get a good grip and I'll go with it that way, but definitely in the back, doing like this until you can't braid down any longer, then you can bring it to the side and finish the braid like that. Let's just take these 3 braids here and let's pretend that this is my hair, and I'm using my braids because the braids are thicker than my real hair and they're longer, and I feel like you'll be able to see. So let's pretend like this is my section of hair. Okay, first thing you do is you split it up into your 3 parts. When you do a regular braid, you're kind of just alternating the pieces and you're putting the outside pieces in the middle. So with a regular braid, this is the outside piece is going in the middle. This is the outside piece going in the middle. You're just taking the outside piece, putting it in the middle. And that is how you do a regular braid, right? I told you guys that whenever I move the piece of hair to be in the middle, that's when I feed in the hair. I like to feed in the hair as soon as I start the braid. So as soon as I take this outside section and I put it in the middle, that's when I'm gonna feed in the hair. Some of y'all might find it better to do it this way with, you know, your hand around your head. So whenever I move the outside piece to be in the middle, that's when I take the hair, I put it, I hope y'all can see this, I don't even know if I'm in focus, I put the braiding hair in between my pointer and finger and thumb. One half of the braiding hair goes with the strand in the middle, and one half of the hair, shoot, I can't talk, and one half of the braiding hair goes with the outside strand. And you just braid it in. And when you continue to braid it in, when you need some more hair, you just add more hair. I feel like when you do regular box braids, the ones that do have the knot, we kind of have a tendency to like pull to make sure that the hair is tight. But with knotless braids, you kind of have to be a little bit careful, because if you braid with, you know, too much tension, the hair will start bunching up and it won't look as smooth. And some of my braids are like that. Now it's 5 o'clock and I'm kind of, you know, starting to get a little bit tired, so I'm not really, you know, being as specific with the braids. When I first started, like the ones in the back, those were probably the best ones. Now they're getting a little bit sloppy. This is the jam that I am using. My friend Danielle Alexis, who is also a YouTuber on here, she said that this one was good. Now, the one that I used last time was the Magic Finger Shining Jam, and that had my scalp flaking, like Flake City. I put it on my Instagram story that I didn't really like that gem, and she responded and told me I should try the yellow one. So I got the yellow one. We'll see how that one does. And yeah, I hope I can finish these by 12 midnight. So please excuse this. I just moved this out the way because I didn't want this to be in the braid. But y'all see how my braid is kind of like bunching up, and yeah, that doesn't look good. So I'm gonna take that out. I'm showing y'all that. I will include that in the video because y'all have to see the fails. I also feel like this hair was not small enough. So I'm gonna split these sections into, because the section of my hair that I'm working with is not that thick. So I'm just gonna split these up. You kind of want your braiding hair to be the same thickness as your hair, because if not, then it'll kind of look weird. So let me try again. So I think I could have did a little bit better up in this area. I don't know what I did there, but I think it looks a little bit better. Y'all, it is literally 2:49 in the morning and I'm still not done. Like, I just have this row to do. This is probably like 4, maybe 5 braids, but I just do not have it in me to finish it right now. Some of these I will need to go back and redo, but it's just not going to happen today. Yeah, I'm gonna try to check in with y'all tomorrow, but for now I got to go. Okay, so hey y'all, it is the next day. I got up this morning, I finished my hair. Literally y'all, I just had like this row to do, so I only had like 5 braids. I literally could have did it last night. Well, technically it was this morning because it was past midnight, but I was just so freaking tired. Like, I felt like I just couldn't braid nothing else. With this size, my braiding was not as good. So like, if I get close up, which I will, so y'all can see, like, my braiding was not as good as it was with the jumbo braids. Also, Shine and Jam did absolutely nothing for my hair. It's just not slicked down. Like, it's just not slick enough for me. Some of my braids are big and some of them are small. So like, if you look at these two, this braid is clearly bigger than this one. So I was just getting lazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, as time was going by, it was getting later, I was getting tired. I didn't care, you know? This style costed me like $30. And really, it could have cost less than that because I have extra hair. I could have went and sat in somebody's chair for maybe like 4.5, 5 hours. Paid them, what, like $200, $250, which down in Atlanta, they be taxing. So I probably would have had to pay more than that. I don't know. So, I mean, I think it was pretty good. I would like to braid my hair again, but it would definitely not be with this size because y'all already seen how I was struggling. I mean, they cute or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They are kind of long. So like, to my butt a little bit. And that Xpressions braiding hair is perfect. Like, that is a perfect braiding hair. I did dip the ends. They are sealed because I didn't do beads this time. I felt like the beads, it would have been too much clacking, so I just left them like this. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. And let's see, next protective style, I'm thinking I need to go back to my good old faithful Marley twist, so that might be up next. I don't know, but we'll see how long I keep these in. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and follow your girl on Instagram at BuyMeAlexis. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in my next video.
They just want to get closer to me, getting colder to me. You ain't no one to me. They won't fuck me over, my team way too cautious. We too sober to leave at 10 o'clock, feeling for the guap.